So, this is good old Justin Trudeau, and he's going to insult Donald Trump during his 60 Minutes interview, and he's also it's over the immigration policy, which is very interesting. We can watch a little.
Effete and fine-boned male model Justin Trudeau insults Trump. Let's see.
Well, ahead of Justin Trudeau's historic trip to Washington later this week, the Prime Minister sat down with 60 Minutes. While defending Canada's Syrian refugee program, Trudeau made a veiled jab at Donald Trump's plan to build a wall between the U.S. and Mexico.
And I'm sure that the jab is going to be entirely original and not overplayed by every single human being in the entire world that heard Donald Trump's plan to build a wall.
It's a little late to be addressing the wall thing. Like, what? That was like fucking months ago.
We're certainly not going to make the joke South Park made, are we? We wouldn't do that, would we, Mr. Trudeau?
Trudeau.
Jeez.
Good old Trudeau.
Ultimately, being open and respectful towards each other is much more powerful as a way to diffuse hatred and anger than layering on big wall.
Well, what is he even talking about? Like what?
He's talking about relations with people in the Middle East and migrants and just,
oh Jesus!
Malls and
we just need to be nice. Hold on, Hagbard. That will diffuse the problem. Just be nice.
Yeah, just acquiesce to their demands. Don't you understand that that's all you have to do? If we could have we didn't need to fight World War II. If we had just acquiesced to Hitler's and
nice.
It would have been fine. Everything would have been fine. But no, instead, hundreds and thousands of young men were sent to die for no reason, to stop a completely reasonable person from spreading his ideology.
Hey, be like France. They were nice. They rolled over. The German tanks came in, and they had a nice little occupation. They were
friends. Baguettes and wine for all.
I like Trump's policy is obviously lunacy, and the wall is ridiculous. It's straight out of like medieval China. But Trudeau's immigration policy is just as bad in the opposite direction, in my mind.
Oh, and most Canadians who have an IQ over 100 minds.
It's lunacy. Complete lunacy. This is your Prime Minister.
The interview also
No. Yeah. Canadians. Do we have any Canadian listeners? I know like Des Reddick, he's Canadian. I know some Canadians. This is your Prime Minister. This guy, his immigration stance is be nice. Be nice.
Just be nice. Everything will be fine.
This is the guy in charge.
You know how you guys have a pocket? You know how you guys have like a sub-governmental pocket of French Canada? Just be prepared for Arab Canada. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying be prepared.
Yeah, we'll have Canadians.
You're gonna have Islamic Canada. It'll be fine. We'll build 2 walls. It'll be more expensive and it'll give more people jobs. Someone's got to work the wall. I mean, it's just
we'll make Canada pay for it.
Yeah, we might invade and make Canada great again.
That would be an
Touch on the fight against.
We'll invade. We'll just make Canada great again.
Canada can be the 51st state.
Yeah,
we'll reconnect with Alaska once again.
Let's just be clear. It would all just be one state. There are no individual provinces in the state of Canada. We're done with all that.
ISIL and Trudeau's climb to power. The PM's appearance comes before Thursday's state dinner at the White House, the first for a Canadian Prime Minister in almost 2 decades. Trudeau's 60 Minutes segment ended with his response
Look at
to
these
the
great
question,
past leaders. I am one of them.
Yeah, and medieval architecture. Okay.
Canadians not like about the U.S.
You know, like the ancient knights that lived in Canada.
Yeah, the ancient knights of the Round Table of Canada.
The lords, and the feudal lords of Canada.
Yes, the Newfoundland Knights.
Attention to the world. So having a little more of an awareness of what's going on in the rest of the world, I think is...
I would agree. I think it would be good if you had a little bit more awareness of what was going on.
Wow, that's really applicable to yourself, idiot.
Yeah, you might want to make a trip over there and maybe not be a prime minister and see what it is to be a common person in some of these regions before you start talking like that. Because even if you've been to these regions, you're treated as royalty. So,
what a dunce.
Is what many Canadians...
He's a simpleton.
He is. No, he's a joke.
Look at it. Look in his eyes. or no thoughts going on in there?
No, there's no depth there.
Hope for Americans, because you can't be Canadian without being aware of at least one other country, the United States, because it's so important to us. I think we sometimes like to think that, Americans will pay attention to us from time to time too.
Oh, that was painful. Oh,
That was literally, it felt like someone's like little cousin trying to get their attention. Like, maybe please just...
yeah. Trudeau's so squirrely. He's like, maybe one day Daddy America will know.
Ooh, America senpai.
Notice me, America.
Jesus.
And a 60 Minutes gaffe
America's
is getting
waifu.
plenty of attention. A photo that was supposed to show the PM's parents actually included his father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, and actress Kim Cattrall, not his mother, Margaret.
So your daddy got around. Okay, that's irrelevant. We're done here.